Seeing more of a germ that is resistant to antibiotics, and it is showing up in children. Dr. Kim Mulvihill joins us next with that story for your health. A common form of bacteria found on our skin is raising alarms in the medical world, and that is because doctors say they are seeing strains of the bacteria that are resistant to antibiotics. Those strains are increasingly being seen in children. For your health, Dr. Kim Mulvihill reports.
This is Staphylococcus aureus, or staph. It's a bacteria that usually lives harmlessly on our skin. But if the skin is broken or punctured and the bacteria gets into the wound, it can be extremely serious.
If it becomes systemic and it enters your bloodstream, you can die from this.
Dr. Marie Jin is a dermatologist with California Pacific Medical Center. She says in the past, these kinds of infections were easy to treat with antibiotics. But now doctors are seeing more cases that are resistant to conventional antibiotics. What is particularly alarming is that many of these cases are in children.
I think with kids, there's a higher risk of it spreading to other kids, and it can, become more of an outbreak among the kids.
Dr. Jin says overuse of antibiotics mean bacteria like staph can quickly develop resistance. Plus, it's relatively easy to get, either through close physical contact with an infected person or through touching contaminated objects such as towels, sheets, or clothing. The drug-resistant strain can still be treated with a few more powerful antibiotics, but recognizing it is not always easy.
It can look as simple as a pimple or a boil, and it can even look like a spider bite. What I've noticed is that oftentimes when it looks like a spider bite, there's a lot of drainage and pus associated.
The best way to protect yourself is by washing your hands regularly and avoiding contact with infected people. And if you think you have a staph infection, see your doctor and get tested. The longer you wait before being treated, the more serious it can be. For your health, I'm Dr. Kim Mulvihill, KRON4 News.
Be careful, because Dr. Kim says staph infections are not to be taken lightly. 4 children have died from the drug-resistant strain of the bacteria in Minnesota and in South Dakota.